back now on EA Sports at Venerable Soldier Field here in Chicago. Throwing on first down is Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A final shot before half for Lance. Able to complete this one to McLeod. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween edition of our EA Sports halftime report. We'll start by heading out west, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road. Aaron Rodgers strong in the victory as his guys up their mark to 6-2 on the year. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who had the lead in that one. The Florida State product, Cam Akers, with a touchdown run. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they trail in their ball game at halftime to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This fielded right at the goal line, and he won't quite make it to the 25. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll look to throw. That escapes the sack. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. He'll buy some time right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. On first down, Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. From midfield, here's Lance. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Lance now to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They run the counter. Mitchell. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw once more on second and 10. Lance, down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now a give right side. It's Mitchell. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On second down now. It's Mitchell, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Elijah Mitchell His third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that one, a 13-play drive in total. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bears now ready to take over again.
To Montgomery to begin the drive.
Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Rush in. Rush in.
Running left, Montgomery. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Right there, 54.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. And glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Fields now to throw. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Switch out. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. Wiggles free. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Minus 57.
Now it's Fields.
Going deep downfield for Ross.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields
Steps away.
and inside the 20 before he's brought down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
57. Mike, 57.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack. But the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
Fields going to keep it once more.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The former first-round pick, Eric Armstead, the one who got in there to make that play. Now on 2nd and 13.
Fields.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin Fields.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
To throw, it's Lance. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On first down, Mitchell. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Lance looking to throw it. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing now is Lance. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. And Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the left side. Mitchell. And he's got some space here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Now Lance. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Shotgun now for Lance. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Chicago offense set to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
57. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Now a first down throw. Fields.
Got an open man. It's Pringle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
57's the Mike. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. That's complete to Mooney.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Draw play. Fields gives to Montgomery.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From just shy of midfield. Fields complete to Mooney on the slant.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Back to throw. Fields. There's Mooney with another catch.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Drop deep, drop deep. Right there, 54, right there, 54,
On first down, it's Fields.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Maurice Hurst able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Well, we've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack.
Fields.
He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
57.
Now Fields.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Tight ends on the loosey. Tight ends on the loosey. Hey, 4 down.
On 4th down, Fields.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Byron Pringle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. The return man, Wilson.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. On 2nd down, it's Mitchell. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. The 20. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So Lance and the Niners down 31-28. A little over a minute and a half remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, D. 58 for Mike, 58 for Mike.
Throwing after the interception.
Lance checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. On it. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Ray McLeod, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw.
And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, Mitchell. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones.
We'll check on his status when we get back. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Fields. He's got Mooney. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Single.
From the gun, here's Fields. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll bring up a 2nd down. Play action. It's Fields. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
57.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Check.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. To throw again on second down. Fields letting one go deep for the end zone.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Fields on third down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Fields throwing again. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped and turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Fields. Forced out to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
They'll run on first down. Mitchell. But that won't do much good as he is tackled at his own 7. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell, and he'll be stopped after a very short gain, and now you're looking at 4th down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Charles, any chance they go for it here?
I think that there's a chance. They have to consider it because of the way they've played offense in this game. I mean, look at the scoreboard. Look at the points that they've put up. They feel confident that they can keep it going, but the risk is, and the downside is, you don't get it here, you've set up your opponent in really good field position.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Gets around him. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Fields on first down.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends at a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us.
True.
We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah, a little bit.
MEH, man. That'll do it.